What's up, guys? Epic SDG, and today we're going to talk about the Battlefield Hardline beta. Having a great time with this and got some good info for you. Stay tuned right after the boom. Now, before you even jump into this, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to keep the content flowing. And I am so happy this finally happened. Now, the reason I say that is because you've heard me say in a couple of different videos with the little snippets about this. I actually was in the original the Hardline beta that was for PC, and it was virtually unplayable on my PC, and that's why you guys didn't see any information for it. And I felt really bad about that, you know what I mean? Because like my computer's not awesome, so I felt bad. But because of that, I didn't get a chance to review the game the way I really wanted to. Now, you'll see some people that are going to talk about the differences between the first or second beta and this open beta for everybody. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give you my initial impressions as if this is the first time I'm playing the game, because in essence, it kind of is. And the first thing I want to talk about is, I like that you can use money to buy things. Now, I was not a big fan of the microtransactions for Battle Log or in the game so that you can buy the battle packs. I wasn't a big fan of that. I'm not really a big fan of microtransactions. But this time, this actually worked out for me, because you get to spend in-game money for this, which is the way, I'm like, the other Battlefields couldn't have done this because money wasn't a huge component of the other games. And if you look at the way that the playlist that we got actually lend that money is a big thing in this game. Now, I've seen a little bit of the single player campaign, and this thing is all centered around money. Get money, money. And I know it's kind of a cops and robbers game, so it makes sense, but money. Yeah, money. That's what this game is all about. And I think it's cool because it's different. A lot of people are really pissed off at Battlefield Hardline, and they don't even want to take part in the beta, and they're not going to buy the game because they say it feels like Battlefield 4.5, if that's the best way to put it. And I don't agree with it. I think if they played this, they see it's completely different. Now you have I give you the rundown of the playlist that we have so far. We have Conquest Large, which is making a bad. Now you can't have a Battlefield game without Conquest. You just can't. It doesn't make sense. So they obviously have Conquest. We have Hotwire, which is it's basically Dom or Conquest with mobile command points as opposed to static command points. And what you do is you take the cars. If you're a bad guy, you steal them. If you're a good guy, you don't steal them. You just commandeer them. That's how we'll say it. And you get points by possessing the cars. Now, you can only have the cars captured while they're actually moving, so you can't just find a nice spot and sit still in the back and have the cars captured. You actually have to be moving, and as you control points and nodes, the other team bleeds tickets. Now, this is cool because you can have 4 people, just like you can in regular Battlefield. You have 4 or 5 people in the car, and you guys can all take a position. Hey, some people can hang out the windows, some people can sit in the back seats, or if you're in the van, for instance, with the back doors open, and just lay waste. And it actually really works. And like, you bleed tickets, not only from kills, but from controlling the points, just like Conquest. Like I said, imagine Conquest with cars, and that's not vehicles to get from point A to point B. The Conquest points are the cars. That's awesome. That was a great idea, and I'm actually right now it's my favorite game type, because you can rack up lots of money, at least at this point in the Hardline beta in Hotwire, because you find yourself a good crew of 2 or 3, and you guys take a car and you go. And the easiest place to do this is on Dust Bowl, because that has that giant outer loop that you can go around without a problem. And I believe downtown is the other board, which you don't have that loop. There's a whole bunch of underground and downtowns, and that's really fun for me. The other game mode is Heist, and Heist is just what it sounds like. It's what we've been waiting for in GTA 4. No, but seriously, this is a fantastic way to actually do heist kind of gameplay. And the reason I say this is because it's imagine Payday the Heist 1 and 2, or I think it might be a third one, I'm not sure, I only played 2. But anyway, forget I said that. Imagine you're playing Heist with 2 teams, and you have to break into the actual bank, and the other team has to stop you, obviously. And you got to take it to the drop-off, and you drop stuff off. Heist is exactly what it sounds like. And it's fun. I'm like, it is definitely the second funnest of the 3 that we get to play, but it's fun. Unfortunately, right now it's only on 1 board, but that might open up a little bit more as the beta goes on. I think the beta is 5 days, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's fun. Heist, I can see montage makers having a fantastic time, especially if they have the point of view tools like they have on PC version of Battlefield, because you can create scenario-driven stories. All you do is get a server, and you lock the server down with a password, you let your recording buddies in, and you guys go and you make you a narrative. That is what I think we're going to wind up doing. We're going to create an actual heist narrative. And it's going to be amazing because you can do all these little things with the cameras, you can do all these things with the storyline, and it'll play out perfectly. You just got to time it. And like I said, it's going to be a montage maker or storyline maker's dream mode. Now, there's a bunch of other ones, but we're not going to talk about those because we only got 3 of them. Now, what we're going to talk about right now real quick is the boards. Now, there's 4 boards that I have encountered on the beta. There might be more, but there are 4. And it's Dust Bowl, it's Downtown, Bank Job, and there's another one which is, I can't remember. I think it's Dust Bowl, and I think it's for Conquest. That's messed up. I think, yeah, it's only 3 boards. It just feels like 4 because with Conquest, it's, Dust Bowl is much larger. Yeah, and they're fun. God, they're fun. Like the boards are all well built out. Now we played Downtown before, and nothing's really changed. It's still got that giant revolution. But Dust Bowl is awesome because Dust Bowl has rolling sandstorms that come in every couple of minutes, and that's awesome. It obscures vision and makes people harder to see. Now we've seen this in Battlefield 4 on a couple of the boards where the sandstorms came in, but this one it's a lot more all-encompassing. And yeah, God. It's really good. Now another thing to talk about real quick is a lot of the weapons that you saw, they came back. I like the fact that you can pay money to purchase weapons and equipment and stuff like that, but you still have to be at a certain level to unlock them and use it. It's a much better mechanic, and it actually works a lot well for me. And I like the way that they split up the actual user classes. I'm like, they're a little different now, and all the ones have different things. Like, not the mechanic, the Enforcer only uses shotguns and battle rifles, which is weird because the Enforcer basically plays like one of the, I can't remember the name of the class from the other Battlefield, but I'm sure you guys will remind me somewhere in the skiff. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. This is SGG signing out. This is my first impressions of the Battlefield Hardline beta, and I have been playing it since it started. You might be able to catch me on Xbox One. You know the gamer tag. Take it easy, guys.